Hey, good morning, guys. Gary here with Sinister Laser Designs. It's the start of a new week, and I wanted to talk to you today about laser engraving, particularly the two different types of laser engraving machines that we have. There's also some huge industrial size lasers that can cut quarter-inch steel and all that, or half-inch or an inch steel, or even bigger. The industry that we're in the gift and craft market, and also some on the industrial side on the lighter stuff, including guns, knives, and tools, different parts, metal parts, and things like that. Most of the stuff that we do is in the smaller category when it comes to metal engraving. But I want to show you the two very different capabilities of each style machine today. So let me just first off by saying we have a fiber laser which does metal engraving, and that's about all it does. And it doesn't do well on other mediums. If you put a piece of wood in there, it'll either burn a hole through it or flame it up. So it's not good for metal or plastic or leather or anything like that. It was the first machine that we bought to do metal engraving, and we soon found out that it was not going to be suitable for all the other sorts of materials that we eventually wanted to get into. We didn't start out that way, but as we began to use the laser, we found out there was a lot of things that laser couldn't actually do because of the type of laser that it was. So the second laser we bought was a CO2 laser, and it'll handle most other mediums of materials other than metal. So I'm going to jump over here to our Facebook account so I can just give you a few examples. This first one, I uploaded this video back in January of 17, but it's still a good example. This is with a fiber laser. The CO2 laser cannot achieve the depth that the fiber laser can. We also have a ring attachment for it, so you'll see that it rotates the ring about the laser. The more times you run it, the deeper the engraving. So that's fiber. The CO2 laser is more suitable for this sort of thing. Let me go down here and turn that off. Well, it did. Okay, this is more suitable for the CO2 laser. It will accept pieces of wood up to 40 by 28, I believe the laser bed is. There's a software in there that we use. We do vector cutting and rastering, raster engraving. So it cuts it out, and then it'll come back and it'll engrave it. If you try to put a piece of plywood in the fiber laser, it just burns it up. We actually do this with the CO2 laser. It's a piece of marble, and we can do photo engraving in there, and we're getting better at it. Photo engraving is tricky, but my partner Molly, she's getting a whole lot better at it. This one turned out really nice. This is from an actual photo. This was CO2 cut out from plywood pieces that a customer of ours put on a refurbished piece of furniture for their baby's room. Also CO2. I'm going to jump up here. Okay, here's some more fiber laser. The footprint of the fiber laser, if I didn't say it before, is 4 inches. So we don't do metal marking on pieces bigger than about 4 inches. But this is a 50 caliber bullet bottle opener. You can see here we engraved it, and then we inked it. You wipe the ink off, and it leaves a really nice mark. All right, this is acrylic, another medium that we put in the CO2 laser. We cut these out and then this one's got 2 layers of vinyl on it, and then we make earrings out of it. This is a school spirit earrings. This was cut with the CO2 laser. All right, here's another fiber laser example here with the pie servers. You just have to remember that the fiber laser is more for engraving, whereas the CO2 laser is more for cutting, or it's good for engraving too, but not on metal. That's the trick. All right, this is one of the Yeti cups or Arctic. There's a whole bunch of different brands of these. Polar Camel, a lot of different companies coming out with these, but we do these in the CO2 laser, but this one it comes to us already coated, and we simply strip the coating off. the fiber laser would just, you could engrave this with a fiber laser, but we really don't have the capability to rotate it, so we always put these in the CO2 laser. With the metal marking spray, you can mark the solid stainless steel ones and achieve a black mark, but it's not truly engraved. It's more of either etched or marked. All right, so just a few more examples here before I go. This is a picture of the ring attachment itself. This is another fiber laser application. We did these charms, and then the customer made her keychains with them. And one more here. Here's some more charms. So they're very different machines, but we're able to do most engraving projects. If you have a question, just shoot us a message. I'd like to ask you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check back with us often, because we're continuously trying to put out new information about our capabilities and also new gift ideas. So I hope you have a great week. We're going to see you back here hopefully tomorrow or the next day, one with a new video or a new idea. So keep checking back with us, and like I said, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you later. Thanks. Bye.